Hold on. Stop.
The honey in that honeycomb is only food left for the bees and for the bears, Jack thought. What can we do? Shadow, Blaze called, pointing her beak to the sky. It was almost as black as night. Please, Tag begged the bees. Thorn and the Shadow will be here soon. Then all of Herodia will be destroyed, even the Whispering Oak. Tag looked to Skyla for help, but she wasn't paying attention. She was digging around inside her armor. Skyla, what are you doing? Tag said. I need your help here. Skyla smiled as she pulled out the sparkly purple flower she had picked in the meadow. The grumblebees hummed excitedly. They caught the flower's sweet scent right away. What if I told you that there are still flowers close by? Skyla asked the bees. Chapter 13, A New Home. The grumblebees buzzed around the flower in Skyla's paw. Where did you find that? They asked. The shadow destroyed everything. There are no more flowers. Tag pulled out Gray's magical map. He unrolled it and pointed to the Whispering Oak. Then he slid his wing over the mossy hills and stopped at a spot on the other side. This is where we found it, in a magical meadow. There are flowers of every color and soft green grass. Skyla said, smiling as she remembered. Blaze nodded. You will be able to gather so much nectar and make so much honey that there will be enough for everyone, even the bears, Tag added. The smallest bee flew over and landed on Skyla's flower. He disappeared inside the petals and popped up a few moments later covered in pollen. The other grumblebees gathered around, buzzing excitedly. What are you doing? Tag asked. Thorn will be here soon. The bees looked at Tag. Follow us, the smallest bee said. Tag flew up to the highest branch of the Whispering Oak, landing beside the large beehive. You may take what you need, the small bee offered. Thank you, Tag said. He peered inside and saw a golden honeycomb filled with stick honey. Tag's mouth watered. It smelled delicious. No wonder the bears want this so badly, he thought. He reached in with his wing and broke off the honeycomb. Then Tag flew back down to Skyla and Blaze. Shadow, Blaze peeped. Tag could hear the grumblebees buzzing as they prepared to leave the Whispering Oak. I hope they'll be happy in their new home in the meadow, he thought. The shadow was almost overhead. The friends had to reach the bears before Thorn or the tiger bats did. To the hills, Tag cried. Chapter 14, The Emberstone. Tag, Blaze, and Skyla flew back up the hill as fast as they could. Fly faster, Tag said. They finally landed outside the bear's cave. We have your honeycomb, Tag called. Hank and Herbert peeked their heads out of the cave. You do, they asked. Tag nodded. He reached into the sack where he had placed the honeycomb for safekeeping. Then he pulled it out to show the bears. The bears licked their lips. Yummy, they said, holding their big paws out to grab it. They held it back. What about the Emberstone? He asked. Skyla crossed her arms and nodded. We had a deal, she said. You will get this honeycomb when you hand over the stone. Peep, Blaze agreed. Stamping her feet, Herbert disappeared into the cave. Ow, 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 ow! Herbert howled. They ran back out of the cave. He stood empty-handed, licking his paw. I can't touch the stone, he said, between licks. It's too hot. It's not too hot for Blaze. Tag said with a grin. The bear stood back to let the firehawk pass into the cave. Tag watched as the dark cave filled with purple light. Blaze hopped back out with the piece of the emberstone in her beak. Tag handed the bears the honeycomb. "Thank you," Herbert said, chomping. "Good luck with the rest of your journey," Hank said, licking sticky honey from his paws. The bears headed back into their cave. Blaze set the stone down on the ground. She took the other piece out of Tag's sack. Both pieces glowed warm and bright. Slowly the pieces moved toward each other. The closer they moved, the warmer and hotter they became. With a bright flash of light, they joined to make one bigger piece. But the magical amber stone was still not complete. There was clearly at least one piece left for them to find. Tag pulled out the map. "Where to next?" Skyla asked as she peered over his shoulder. Blaze hopped up and down excitedly as a new spot started to glow on the paper. "East," Tag said, reading the map. "The next piece is at Lullaby Lake."